Okay, so hello everyone, YouTube people, getting hizzy up in here. Well, okay, so it's, I don't know if you know, but if you live on if you live in the northeast region, we have this huge blizzard going on outside, and I live in Southern Mass, and we haven't, like, we've been getting like hit some, but like we didn't really like have a need to be canceled school. We did anyway, but my power hasn't gone out yet. But where I used to live in North Providence, Rhode Island, that power has gone out, so sucks to suck. But I digress. My name is Celia. Nice to meet you all. But I just thought I'd do like a quick video because I'm bored. YouTube's cool, it's hopping, and I kind of just wanted to like get started on doing videos. My voice is kind of deep and gross, so ignore that, and let's just move on with our lives. I'm kind of awkward, so deal with that. But the topic of this video essentially is going to be how to act when you see someone with piercings or tattoos. Because, okay, my phone's dinging, so if you hear that, meh. But the reason I chose this title for this video is because I have a couple piercings. I don't know if you can see that. Let me focus it. Okay, I have my nose pierced, I have snake bites, and I have this pierced. That's a smiley. And plus, I have a tattoo right here. But is that focus? Is that focus enough? I need a camera that honestly autofocuses. I don't understand. But, so throughout, I've had my first lip piercing. I've had this one. Or this one. No, this one. Yes, this one. Since I was freshman. I got this one as a sophomore. And then I got this after. I was actually supposed to get my septum pierced, but they told me the space of my nose was too small. So I ended up getting this one. I gauged my ears, but like they're small. They're only a 0-0 because that's what my mom wants them to be, I guess. And I got this tattoo, which is a Bring Me the Horizon quote. They're a good band, check them out. Hardcore, by the way. And I got this, when I get it, in October? Yeah, I got it in October. And I've, like, throughout my years of having my piercings, I'm not saying I'm, like, the most hardcore, tatted up person, but I've gotten a lot of really dumb questions. But first things first. First rule. So the 5 rules to acting about people who... First rule. Never, ever, ever, ever be like, ew. Like, if you're going to ask about someone's piercings, and someone has asked me, like, oh, what's that in your mouth? I'll be like, oh, it's my smiley piercing. And I will smile, I'll be like, and I'll show them, and they'll be like, ew. And that'll be the first reaction. Don't do that. It's really rude, and it, like, kind of offends me. Like, if you thought it was gross, why would you ask me to show you? And number 2. What's number 2? I don't even know what number 2 is. Okay, number 2 is to, I would say always be open-minded. Because the first thing is, like, you just don't, like, okay, there's different people out there. Someone's gonna have tattoos. There are gonna be people. There's a lot weirder piercings than I have. But just always be, like, nice and kind of open-minded. Be like, because I get all these questions and it can get boring. Like, when people are like, oh, what is that in your mouth? So when you ask the person, if you see someone's smiley face or a weird piercing, just be like, ooh, I think my power's going out. Just be like, hi, I'm so-and-so. Can I just ask you about your piercing? Just try to be nice and polite and just don't start off with ew. Third thing, I believe. Third thing, the did it hurt question. The piercings, I would say, yeah, you should just be nice and be like, oh, I wanted to know if it hurt or something. I was just wondering. And just, like, be cordial and stuff. Just ask. And just don't assume something hurts right away, because people look at me and they're like, oh my god, they must have hurt. And I'm just like, no, actually, I have no nerve endings. There are no nerve endings up there, so it actually doesn't hurt. Because I know a lot of people have their belly buttons pierced, so, like, why would you ask me, like, if it hurt? Like, you don't think your belly button hurts more? Anyway, but, hold on, my heater. So just, like, be nice about that. Just don't assume it hurts. And also, people always ask me if my tattoo hurt. Just keep in mind, you should a better question would be to ask, like, how much did it hurt? Like, could you describe the feeling? Because tattoos always hurt. They literally always hurt. There is a needle going into your skin, permanently changing it. So keep that in mind. Fourth thing. What else would be a fourth thing? Don't say they're weird. I feel like that's very rude, and like you're making the person that you're saying it to like uncomfortable. Because there's a lot of people out there with piercings, and I know I especially gotten a lot of people at school, they're like, oh my god, your piercing's so weird, but I know they have like a lot of belly button piercings, so how come a belly button's piercing isn't weird, but mine is? But just keep that in mind, just be super nice, just be like, oh, okay, like you don't have to like it, just be like common courtesy, just say, oh, that's cool, and just walk away, you don't have to like it. Fifth thing, or like the first most important, don't ask something dumb. I cannot tell you how many dumb questions I have gotten in my life. My favorite is my tattoo. You know that's permanent, right? Yes, I know it's permanent. It hurt like a tick. Of course it was permanent. And some other ones, I've got like a lot of these from my new school, because it's like a very small, like closed school. And what was that? What was the first one? Is that pierced through your teeth? No, it's not pierced through my teeth. Like, their teeth is pretty much like soft bone. You cannot pierce through your teeth. That's really just a really dumb, stupid question that you should never ask. Ever. Ever. Another question is, how do you eat? How do I eat? I'm pretty sure I eat with my teeth and my tongue. It's really not gonna change. And what else have people say to me? Oh, I thought it was pierced through your gums. Our teeth extend upwards to our gum. You cannot pierce through gum. Like, that's not okay. I don't know. I'm just kind of ranted. I've been asked, like, a lot of really, really weird questions, and they kind of really bug me, to be honest, especially when people are rude, because I kind of get rude and defensive in response, and people assume that I'm rude, but I'm not. I'm really tired of these questions, especially did you pierce it through your gum? Like, come on, guys. You can't really pierce through your gum. It's really not safe, and it's pretty hazardous, so just keep in mind, these are the do's and don'ts. Mostly don'ts. Do be polite. Don't ask a stupid question. And that's really kind of it. Peace out, Girl Scout.